feelings is waking up and having no idea where we're going today. It's a little early for me. Let's see. 10:20. And I like to sleep in. But we hit the road about 9:30 this morning, and I got in and asked Jim, where are we going? He said we're headed north. So that's all I know is it's early and we're headed north. And most people are saying, you guys are crazy, you need to head south. Why are you heading south? I think the best comment I have received so far was on Reddit. You guys are gonna die. You're dead if you stay in Alaska for the winter. Pretty dramatic. We're good. Yeah. Sorry guys, no, we're not gonna die. I think that was one of the most dramatic comments I got. And then we just keep hearing head south, but guess what? We're headed north. And I don't know where we're going. So as we head north through the pass, it's snowing, and snowing pretty hard. We've seen a lynx, coyote, and those poor ptarmigan on the road that were just not gonna move. So we squished one. Jim said it's gonna be clear tonight. We're thinking we might get to see the northern lights. But from what I can see, it's snowing, so hopefully once we get past the mountains, it'll be clear. Well, this is what happens when you get out in 17-degree weather to try to take a picture of the van. Oh, it is cold. It's really pretty. Didn't need to get out. It's cold out there. It says it's 22 degrees right now. The wind was blowing, so whew. He didn't even step out there.
No.
He didn't get to try it.
Feel the wind
from in here. He could feel the wind from in here, but I got out to try to get a picture. Swung my door open. That should have been the first sign that you shouldn't get out. You can't get your door closed. And my hands were numb in like 10 seconds. So that is not a spot I'd want to stop and stay. Really pretty, but it was too cold. So hopefully wherever you're thinking of for tonight isn't as cold as that. I have to admit it, he was right. We were looking for clear skies and we went through the mountains and now the sky is blue. You're right, babe. Happens every now and then. Denali National Park is a little bit different this time of year. made it safely into Healy.
And we made pretty good time because we're about an hour early to the little pub opening, and also the start of the Cowboys game.
That's why we're here.
Ah!
Okay, so you've had that planned this entire time. So we were gonna be on the road, but you didn't want to miss your Cowboys game. We're still gonna get something to eat. Does that mean I'm cooking tonight, or?
We'll see.
Oh, we'll see. Okay.
Probably not if we can get food here.
Well, he had a plan this whole time. I have been asking all day what we're going to be doing, and I had a feeling we would be coming towards Denali and towards the Riley Creek area, but I told him, was it yesterday? There won't be that much snow, and I don't think the sky's going to be clear. Those were my two thoughts yesterday.
You're wrong on both.
Definitely. It's cold. It says it's 36 degrees, but the wind is just pretty impressive. Yeah, so we drove through the snowstorm, and now we have clear skies, but it's windy. And we're waiting for the pub here at the Totem Cafe, right? Totem Inn, Pub, Cafe, and Motel. I'm excited to see clear skies because that means that the Aurora might be out tonight. I have an app that we have downloaded on our phone that tells us like what level it's going to be at. You know, it's the KP index 0 to 9 being the highest, but I like to use the University of Alaska Geophysical Institute app. Well, it's not an app. I actually just go to their website, and it shows where the Aurora is going to be and how strong it's going to be, and it also gives you a forecast like out throughout the month. It's just, to me, this one is more specific. But tonight is supposed to be a 4, and a 4 is really good. 6 is like the sky is lit up and it's all around you. So 4 it's a pretty good number. So we'll see what we can find tonight. As weird as it feels to be sitting here waiting for an hour for a pub to open to watch a Cowboys game in the middle of nowhere in Healy, Alaska. It's kind of odd just to be chilling here waiting in a parking lot. But it's actually really beautiful. I'm watching the sun go down and the mountains are covered in snow. The sky is clear and there's just very few clouds. And the way the wind is blowing the snow across the parking lot is pretty cool. If I was to have to sit and wait to have to do anything, this is probably a really great place to have to do it. And in here it says it's 34 degrees outside. 34, 36. It feels a lot colder than that.
It's the wind.
Okay. So we're headed to find a spot for the night. Yeah, it feels like it's like -10 to me right now, but the roads are icy, the window's dirty. It should be fun. There's somebody coming. Oh, look at that, we got stuck. We gotta put it in 4-wheel drive. No? Okay, I think he's just gonna go for it. No. Well, 4-wheel drive it is. Clear. And it is pure ice. 4-wheel drive got us out.
let you down. And I know that I was not always around. I made you feel alone. You spent most of your nights just sitting on your own. I should have done so much more, like giving you the things you asked me for. And I know I was wrong. It's what I try to tell you with my song. Tell you with my song. What if I said I'm sorry? What if I'd make a scene? Wouldn't that make you mine again? You're all I'll ever need. Didn't I make you laugh? Didn't I make you smile? Didn't I make you feel like you were happy for a while? I know that I've done so many things that let you down, but I hope that you give me one more chance to make you mine. When I close my eyes, you know that you're the only thing I see, and it makes me cry to think that you are no longer with me. What if I said I'm sorry? What if I make a scene? Wouldn't that make you mine again? All I ever need. Didn't I make you laugh? Didn't I make you smile? Didn't I make you feel like you were happy for a while? I know that I've done so many things that let you down, but I hope that you give me one more chance to make you mine. What if I said I'm sorry? What if I said I'm sorry?
That was so cool. They're running their dogs. Those are the national park dogs, right?
Those are the national park dogs that they use to patrol the national park all winter long. Because eventually they quit maintaining the roads.
It's super awesome how they keep them exercised like that instead of on a sled.
Yep.
Hey. Last night turned out to be absolutely spectacular. The Northern Lights came out and we had a plan, and we kind of sort of went with this plan, and it worked out. We got back to camp. It was about, it was like 12 degrees or so when we got back, and we decided that we were going to wait for the Northern Lights because they were supposed to be a 4, and couldn't see anything about 8:30, so we decided to watch The Walking Dead and take a nap. And we set our alarms for 2:30 in the morning. I think Jim's was for 1:45. So his alarm went off, and got up, came out here, and couldn't see anything. It was clear, but stopped and waited for a while and looked up, and it was the first light just sort of coming together, and I got a shot of that first light coming. And once you see that, you know that it's just going to get stronger. So I am absolutely a novice when it comes to photographing the Northern Lights. I have tended to just point and shoot, but this time I played with my settings a little bit, and because they were a 4, they were a little bit difficult to capture on the camera. Usually when they're a 6, it's like really easy to get pictures of them, but as a 4, they were just dancing above us all night long. So I think I got a really cool time lapse of it, and I got some great shots with the camera. So I started by using my Canon 6D. And one of the hardest parts, guys, was how cold my fingers were getting and playing with the buttons, wanting to go in and out, but not wanting to get my lens cold. The biggest challenge I had, and I had to ask for Jim's help every now and then, was getting the tripod set in the right position and getting this leaned back far enough, and then remembering to put my lens on manual focus. So I had everything on my camera on manual, but I had forgotten to change my lens from automatic focus to manual focus. So for a few of the shots, I didn't realize that I wasn't focused. So I would point it at the sky, set it on manual focus, My f-stop was, I believe it was 4.3. Let's see here. Oh, 6.3 ISO 1600. You want to look at what I had it on? And then I just kept switching it after each shot. And it just depended on how bright the shots were. And then I would look at the shot after it comes through and decide whether or not I needed to make a change. The videos are caught on the Canon GS7 Mark II, which he's filming me with right now. I set it on star mode and put it on time lapse. I think they turned out pretty good. The hardest part about photographing the Northern Lights was staying warm, choosing the right settings, and just being patient waiting for it. It is 12 degrees out here, so it's cold. But it's cold out here, it's not cold inside the van. It's so warm. It stayed warm all night long. Our water is still running. We're still utilizing our cassette toilet. Everything is working perfectly. Guess where we're at? Did we tell you where we're at? So we ended up last night, we ended up here at Riley Creek Campground in Denali National Park. And if you've been watching other YouTubers who come to Alaska in the summer and show you what it's like to be in Alaska in the summer, you'll know that Riley Creek Campground is one of the busiest campgrounds in Alaska, and sometimes it's even hard to find a spot. You need reservations far, far in advance. So it's the campground inside Denali National Park, and guess what? There's nobody here. We have it all to ourselves. It's one of the few campgrounds in Alaska that is open all year round. They keep everything plowed, and fire pits, picnic tables. If you really die hard like we used to be, there's a place for your tent. I wanted to point out something that we've been talking about for quite a while now, and that's condensation. We woke up this morning with 0 condensation on our windows. None up front, nothing on the side windows. She's happy. And that made us very, very, very happy. It did get a little chilly in here last night, but we were comfortable under the blankets. I think that our thermostat may have been set a little bit too low, but we're still trying to find that sweet spot to where we don't get too hot or too cold at night. But I definitely feel like a princess in this van. It is way, way, way more better. It's way better than it used to be for us when we were looking for the Northern Lights and camping. So I'm a little princess. I love it. Jimmy just finished up the morning dishes. That's a common mistake. We might want to point that out. If that little lever isn't pushed down, you lose all your water. You have a massive flood. I think we're getting ready to hit the road. The water's running. Everything's working great. What do you think? Huh? Did you see the doggies? Whew. Now we're headed to somewhere beside a river. I think we're headed towards Talkeetna, and the plan is to stay beside the Susitna River tonight. How does the Revel handle in the ice? Fabulous. Snow so far, no problems. We haven't been in really deep snow yet, so we're looking forward to that. Overnight, everything went perfectly fine. Okay, so you know how he stopped insulating back right here? His next project, at my request, is to do the doors. I feel a little bit of a draft out the doors now. Now that I don't feel a draft back there, I want him to do the doors next. So if you like this video, go ahead and give us a thumbs up. And if you're new to our channel, this is the first time you've joined us, or you've been hanging around for a while and you haven't hit that subscribe button, go ahead and hit that subscribe button now, and you'll be notified when we post future videos of this wild and stupid, crazy stuff that we're doing. And if you're just wanting to say hi, go ahead and give us a comment in the comment section below. We will always respond to you. If you have any suggestions about future videos, we would greatly appreciate that as well. Any questions, go ahead and leave us a comment.
And we'll see you in the next spot.
We'll say hi to you from wherever we're at next. But yeah, the sun is shining, the road is beautiful, we're ready to keep going.